Yeah. Well, anyway, confirmation that those tax changes will go through. I've been
At least today. I mean,
with the
we
support
don't
of
know
the
where the coalition will
coalition.
go tomorrow, but today there's a new tax.
Very good chance that they deliver on that. I did report a bit earlier this hour, though. Labor sources have told me their polling suggests this change is going better in the bush, better in regional and rural areas than the cities, and going well in areas where the Voice went terribly in terms of support. So what do you make of that? The fact that the sort of regional areas are backing these tax changes more than the city?
Well, I think all across the country, people are doing it so hard at the moment. Cost of living is smashing people. So the idea of people between like 40 grand and 120 grand actually getting something is kind of attractive. And you can see why, it's better than the Morrison's original plan. I think it's a reflection of just how hard people are doing it, having trouble paying the mortgage, having trouble paying for food. I think there was a chance to do a lot more fairness than what's happened with this bill. The Greens think it could have been a lot fairer. But, you can see why people are grabbing anything they can.
Big news on relations with China. Just when the government thought that things had stabilised, a terrible situation for Dr. Yang Hangjun. Suspended death sentence. What does this say about our relations with Beijing?
Well, I mean, we should be absolutely clear. If you're pretending the Chinese justice system is going to produce a just outcome, you haven't looked at it. And the thought that an Australian citizen could potentially face a death penalty for effectively being a democracy activist and for standing up for values that we share are deeply disturbing.
Is this a situation, though? You know the China, the Communist Party and the way it works better than most. Is this a situation where...
I don't know about that.
Well, you watch it more closely than a lot of viewers. Is this a situation where the security apparatus overrides, the foreign diplomats within Beijing, that the security apparatus say, no, we're going to do this, stuff your efforts to try and smooth things out with Australia?
Well, that wouldn't be unique to China, where you have a state security apparatus that is driving some pretty unfair prosecutions against people. I mean, I'd say the same's happening for Julian Assange with the US security apparatus, trying to put him in jail potentially for life. What I think is problematic for our government is why isn't it just an absolute point of principle? And it shouldn't matter whether it's the United States or China or India or any country. If they're treating an Australian citizen in the way that Young has been treated. If they're treating them without unfairness, without a fair process, we should be robust, we should be rugged, we should be unapologetic in calling it out.
Senator Shoebridge, appreciate your time.